I'm going to hit the gong because it's 7:01 and we're going to get this party started. Welcome, everybody. Good to see you all. I'm going to do something. What am I going to do? Let's see. I have gremlins in my system. So just...
Wait, you have what in your system?
Gremlins. So just know that in advance. See what's going on. It's you gotta love technology until you have to hate it. And so I've been on a kind of, oops. Are you seeing things?
Yeah, we see your screen.
Great, thank you. So welcome everybody. Here is the Rotary Vision. And if you hear a cat coming in the background, it's because he's still not down with Friday mornings. Here's a Rotary value statement regarding diversity.
We're not seeing that.
Maggie, you're sharing your screen, but you're not advancing the screens. You're not like actually in slideshow mode, I think.
Okay, so let me try it again because, like I said, life is. Let's try this one. Do you see that?
Yeah, you just need to advance the slides. Click over on the side.
Well, in my world, they are advancing. So are they advancing in your world?
No.
Huh. Well, color me annoyed.
If you go down and click on the third one down, we'll see it. There you go.
So you see
Rotary Vision.
Okay. And you see this one now? The
Rotary values, yeah.
Well, okay,
Maggie, why don't you click on resume slideshow up there?
Are you seeing my arrow?
Yes.
Okay.
I can see your.
Because I don't see a resume slideshow button. Sorry, guys.
Slideshow and it'll drop down.
Oh, there we go. But that didn't change my screen. See, no. That's why I was telling you there were gremlins here.
This works. Just advance by clicking along the side.
It works, but then I don't see your lovely faces, which is the annoyance of the lifetime. But here, that's fine. Let me go back. Because I don't have time for this today. Okay, let's introduce some guests. Do you guys see my introduction guest thing?
Yes.
Okay, so we have some guests here who, of course, I cannot see at all. So messing with this. There we go. Let's introduce our folks here. I'm going to start. I'm going to see where now I can't see my guests, but let's go ahead and have Carly, you want to go ahead and just say hi? We're going to introduce you in great detail as our speaker, but please.
Hi, everyone. It's good to see you all this bright and early Friday morning. I guess it's not bright yet. It will be bright soon.
Yes. And Shoshana, hello.
Hello, it's so nice to see you all.
You look fabulous, Shoshana.
It's hard to get up this early. I'm not in the morning. I'm a night person. This is exciting.
Well, the fact that you look fabulous means that you're winning. You're kicking it today. And Ashley, you said your sister's with us?
Yeah, my little sister, she's visiting from Berkeley for the last 6 months, and she's in Cal Rotaract. So she's really excited to hear about Food for People.
Great. Well, you came to the right meeting on the right day.
Thanks for having me.
Any other guests? Okay. All right. Welcome, everybody. We have a song we sing to our guests. Not really. Don't worry. Romy, your face happens to be on my big screen right then, and it was so great to see your face going, what? A song? Oh my God, sorry, that's not funny, but okay, do you see anything? Do you see a screen
I see
besides?
the whole thing now.
Yeah, that's what's supposed to happen. It just needed me to ask it again politely. All right, so we're going to get right into it. AJ, you thought you were going to get away with not seeing this again, but AJ is presenting for Ollie. You want to tell us, do you have it all ready now? A little closer, are you ready to go?
Yeah, I mean, the person who invited me to speak, I guess I was just noticing a lot of fraud and how technology could help protect against, there's just an increase of fraud this year. And so I just started sharing some of the technology, and so she thought it'd be very helpful if I could share it with her group and then venture into my minimum knowledge of Bitcoin. But it is an interesting technology out there to just know what those options are. So it'll be fun. Someone from Southwest Eureka saw that I was giving this talk, and so she invited me to her club to do a presentation there. So I'm going to be a guest on someone else's meeting as well. So yeah, it should be interesting.
And I see no reason why our program committee won't approach you, and once you get all the kinks out, ask you to do it for us. Anybody who can help me figure out how to manage my passwords without giving it all over to Google, that's worth a presentation right there. So somebody work on that one, and then we'll have you up. We'll have you in for sure. Reminder, this is coming up. When I put this up at first, it was like a long time away, but next Saturday, now the 24th, is a district conference and foundation celebration. If you haven't already signed up to attend those, I encourage you to. Our club will be recognized, I'm sure, because we always are amazing. And it would be good to be there and recognize AJ for his year and or our year during his presidency, let's say, and because we did a lot of great things. So please sign up for that if you haven't already. And again, the dates in January. I'm hoping that when we get closer to these dates, there isn't anyone in our club who says, I didn't know we were doing that. Oktoberfest Feast. This is coming up. You should all have gotten an email about it. It's on Facebook. Share it. Invite your friends. And these are some of the things you can do to get your best Rotarian on. Buy meals. Be a sponsor. Scott's taking those sponsorships, and he'll tell you more about those. Sign up to prep and serve and share. And by the way, we are going to, those of us working it that day, we're going to be in costumes. It's a Oktoberfest theme, so figure out what that means. Costumetically. Okay, it's too early to make new words up. Scott, do you want to share anything with us at this point about the event?
I would love to. I'm multitasking. Super fun. Yes, we're looking, doing a little this. I'm looking straight because I don't want to crash. I do hear you guys, so it's all good. I am very excited. We're going to have the Oktoberfest event on the 25th. We are still looking for as many sponsors as we can get. If you guys have anybody in mind that would like to have their business represented at the event, we'd love to get their banner up, get their merchandise out to folks. So that is a big push right now. So thank you guys all for getting the word around. If you have any questions, please feel free to give me a call. And I have a number on that last email. But yeah, thank you guys all. And then, yes, we do need our Lederhosens for all of our volunteers. AJ has going to start a group for volunteers as well. So if anybody's interested in coming over and serving some food and having a jolly German time, we'd love to have you there.
Thank you. Yeah. And the Sign Up Genius will be going out soon. We're just getting final thought processes on that, but it is Sunday, October 25th from 4 to 6. So we're going to be needing people to sign up probably starting around 3-ish or maybe a little earlier, depending. And we'll let you know about that. And we're going to prepare a little bit now. So is Andreas here today? I didn't know if, did anyone see if he's here today? He's not. Well, we'll do the first lesson. I think it's important that you know a little German for this. So the first lesson is, may I have a beer, please? And we say that as, ich hätte gern ein Bier, bitte. Okay, everybody repeat. Ich hätte gern ein Bier, bitte.
Ein Bier, bitte.
Okay. Well, Dick gets a beer and the rest of you will have to order lemon drops.
We said it perfectly. We were just on mute.
Uh-huh. Without lips moving, I was impressed. We're all German, we're all ventriloquists in other languages. Okay, well, here's another one. Why is German beer always warm? Warum ist das deutsche Bier immer so verdammt warm? That's a little harder, but just stick with it. Anybody?
Warum ist das deutsche Bier immer so verdammt warm? Verdammt, verdammt.
Verdammt. I added a swear word in there because it makes it better. Okay. I will kill for German red cabbage. Ich bring dich für Rotkohl. Anybody? Come on, Dick can't be the only smarty pants.
And then the shit, a nota? Like, I can't get that one. That's tough.
Yeah, you better not, Scott. I know.
I'm going to
You
stop
know,
that. So that's all.
They say normally don't try this at home. I would say don't try this while you're driving. Okay, well, no one wants to kill anybody for, and that's good. We're nice people. Okay, so these are the last few. So these are more slang. So it's coming to a decision is kind of like like in a soccer match when they're getting close to the end and they're really getting serious about winning. Es geht die Wurst. Anybody? Es geht die Wurst, which means it's going about it's going around the sausage. Okay. And then they're talking nonsense. Sie reden Kohl, which means they're talking cabbage. So did you say that, Lisa? Say it out loud so we can all hear you. Okay, so you've got some German now when we get there so that you'll be able to say some things, and some of it won't really be helpful, but you know, when you learn another language, you usually only learn the things that aren't that helpful. So that's your first lesson. Auf Wiedersehen. That means don't drive on the wrong side of the road. No, it means goodbye or see you again until I see you again. All right, good job. You're ready. And here's the spirits and spirits information again. I think that got sent out, or actually Ed put it on our Facebook page. So if you want to get this information, excuse me, not Facebook, website. So if you want to get this information later, it will be there for you. Just want to suggest that our final Friday is October 30th, and perhaps we can have a costume party. I did this with my staff the other day, and somebody noted that you really only need to dress costume from the neck up or whatever we can see on, you know, on Facebook. So if that makes it easier, less intimidating, that you don't need to have the whole thing. But we'll vote for our favorite costumes and figure out if there's a prize involved. I'll let you know. So something about Halloween with Shoshana. Siva, were you going to kick this off, or were or no? Do you want to say anything to us, or should we just hand it right over to Shoshana?
No, I can. Hi guys. I miss all you guys. Get back on here. So I'm going to introduce Shoshana. She's working with Arcata Main Street, and we came up with a spooky haunted car parade so that we don't completely give up on Halloween. So I'm going to let her take it over since she's doing all the legwork on it.
We miss you too, Siva.
Miss you.
Hello, I'm so excited about this. We have the Spooky Plaza Car Parade, and it'll be pretty spectacular. And would it be possible to share my screen so I can show off what the plaza is going to look like?
Go for it.
Okay, it's cool. It's gonna be, well, this is more of a cartoon version, but it's pretty, but it's gonna be pretty neat. So we've got the plaza, we've got the corner where Brio is at 8th and G and Tri-Counties Bank, and people will enter there at 7 o'clock-ish. It's open from 7 to 11. So it's like a haunted house on the plaza. People can drive around. But we have hundreds and hundreds of people excited about it so far. And they'll come up and around. There'll be lots of different things going on. We've got things like graveyard number 1, graveyard number 2, giant spiders, the eyeball area, the zombies with a little toxic waste spill, and witches, and all different things going on, pirates, all sorts of stuff. And then people will drive out over by Jacoby's Storehouse, where they will get a magnificent treat opportunity from Hensel's Ace Hardware, this wonderful little pumpkin with treats inside for as supplies last. But it's a pretty big undertaking, but it's really designed to keep people from gathering on the plaza, because the plaza is such a attractive place to gather and come together. So after Farmers Market, we'll be setting up for a few hours and then putting on this spectacular thing on the plaza. We have a DJ lined up and some sponsors downtown, which is really sweet and wonderful. And we've got a lot, we're gathering people who would like to participate. And one of the things that we're hoping to connect with the folks from this amazing group are possibly some of the traffic control people, or just either being there on the plaza, but especially helping people to go away after Farmers Market, so that we can clear the plaza areas, so we can set up and decorate and just have it be a nice, safe, not gathering area for the people who are putting it on, and then be able to sorry, it's really early. I dressed up, and oh my goodness, the thoughts. But be able to help with the flow of people as they're coming. Well, we have the parking places we'll keep after Farmers Market around the inside of the plaza, but then also take over the outside of plaza once later. And we'll be meeting with the city about how we're closing off streets, or whether we're keeping them open a bit till later in the evening. But there's just in order to set things up and get things going, we'll need some help, additional help with the traffic control part of it. So we're hoping, if people want to be dressed up, they want to be, especially business folks, because they're so wonderful at cordially connecting with people, because they don't want to leave the plaza after Farmers Market, to help them know that something wonderful is coming up. They can come back for it. It'll be free and wonderful, and that they can, that they can enjoy it and participate too. So we're hoping to get you guys excited about coming and joining us. But if you really needed to be a zombie, if you needed to be a vampire, if you need to be anything, we can make it happen, and we can help you if you need to make it happen. Like, I want to be a pirate. Okay, we can make you a pirate. So we can help you with that. Yeah. But I got some great pictures of the plaza that Apocalypse Day, and so I'm using those on the poster for here too. So we got some good spooky plaza action happening. There's a little downtown trick or treat going on the weeks leading up to Halloween, but then this event that was catching on with a lot of energy and buzz, and we're really excited to have people be involved in a safe, cool, and friendly way.
So what I think there might be people here who are interested in helping out, and I think what would be nice for us is if we can have a follow-up email with more details and times, and then, if we could, for us, sometimes it works to create a sign-up genius if there's times and slots that we need. So Siva, if you could, the two of you can get together and let me know if there's what we need to get out to the club. Can I just see like some thumbs on, your reactions or applause at how many people think they want to be involved in this? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we got some people going, if I can't be a pirate, forget it. So we'll have some folks get involved for you, for sure.
Fantastic. Thanks so much. And family members are welcome too. So if you had someone else you wanted to bring with you, we'll find something fun for them to do.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say, Shoshana, is if you have family members, kids, grown kids that want to participate, we're trying to keep the circle kind of tight. And that's why we wanted to come to Rotary, to see if they had also any adult children or young children that want to participate in this. And then I also want to thank AJ and Scott, because both of their banks are sponsoring this, and Danco's sponsoring it, and Eco Groovy. So we do have like quite a few sponsors, but all the money's going to Arcata Main Street to help awesome Shoshana make sure we're bringing everybody downtown to Arcata. So
In a safe way.
We're also working on the Interact from Arcata High to help out as well. They're getting clearance from the school to allow them to do that, but we'll get more information of how many we can have as well.
And if they need to talk to us about our plan for COVID, we're happy to. We're having it be really organized and nice, but we'll have plenty of space with that giant plaza. If without having the hundreds of people join us on the plaza, we'll have a lot of good space, and we're trying to make sure we have a good list ahead of time of who's coming. But I'm happy to talk to them if they need it.
Sounds good.
Thank you.
Sounds great. Thank you so much, and thanks for actually I got to say, you just brought it up a notch for apparel and dress for our club, and I think that we've all kind of been slacking a little bit. We're wearing our pajamas or whatever, and I think we might want to start bringing at least our B game so thank you for giving us some class this morning. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate
Thank you
it.
so much. It's my job in Humboldt County to get people to dress up more.
There you go. There you go. And hey, we're going to do it at our event on the 25th. We're going to be dressed up. So just, it may not look classy, but we'll be dressed up. I wanted to go to Mike real quick before I went to the next slide. Mike wanted to say something really briefly about Veterans Day, right?
Yeah. Just please, everybody, put Veterans Day on your calendar. On the plaza at the flagpole at 4, flag lowering ceremony. Love to have all of you there. Thanks. More next week.
All right, thank you. Are we back to seeing my slides again? All right, so reminder about recognitions. Send your photos in, and we will get them shared when we've got a chunk. We'll get a few of them out there. So now I wanted to go and talk a little bit about some service projects, and I wanted to start with Youth Services Committee report. They met this last week, and Rebecca, are you going to give us a report on that?
Yeah, I can give a quick update. Can you see? I don't know what you can see. Oh, look, I got Buddy here, like just the Halloween spirit. I don't think it'll be helpful handing out like candy or anything, but he's all set for yesterday was the Great Shakeout. So he's got his like ham radio and everything. He's my new favorite friend. He hangs out with me all day long. He doesn't talk back. This is very helpful. So we sent out a survey to schools, and we're still getting a little bit of information back, but we're looking at potential projects related to potentially, sort of how can we, spread our limited funds to the best possible, by adding in some hands-on projects, but looking at, potential for outdoor spaces. That's a huge need, both, I think, in the community and schools. There's a lot to overcome, but I've got some resources that we're looking into. The second item it seemed like a lot of folks needed was like books. So I'm trying to get some specific lists, hoping that, I know I've got a stack of books I'm looking at right now, but, if they're just general or are they very specific? Is there a combo of some sort of donation or we could buy some books. The other thing is art supplies. So I'm also again trying to get a little bit more specifics, but reaching out for asking for art supplies. It seems like they want stuff for kids to take home. And then the last piece, and I'll follow up a little bit more, Maggie had sent out some information from Jim Ritter about the guest lecture series, and I followed up with him on that a little bit, and I'm actually going to fill out the survey today. But there's an option to actually provide like a lesson for the class, and just really looking at how we can support teachers. So we'll have a little bit more updates to come as we get more information. I keep flashing a weird color on my screen, at least. So yeah, I think that's it. More to come. We're really looking at how we can stretch our dollars and support our teachers, really, as our goal this year.
Yeah, that's great, Rebecca. I thought that was part of your Halloween kind of motif, that your screen was flashing in different colors. It's kind of cool. I don't know.
Maybe I hit a Halloween button and I didn't know it.
Talk to the guy next to you. Maybe he has something to do it. And that big And that big spider reminds me that I've lost track of my little spider. So, yeah, okay. Anyway, it's hard to keep spiders as pets if you let them run around the house. That's all I can say. All right. So thank you so much for that. We appreciate it. They got some good stuff happening and a lot of needs at the schools. I know that Jen, when she was talking to us the other week, really reminded us that teachers are probably, I mean, they've always lived in a particularly challenging world, but now it's just, the bar has been raised. I mean, it's so high, we could all walk under it easily, and they really need support and help. So I'm hoping that we'll be able to do that. So thank you, Rebecca. I wanted to thank Siva and Jeff. Is Jeff here today? I didn't see Jeff. Did anybody see Jeff today? Jeff? So
yeah,
Jeff. Yeah, Jeff. Do you want to?
Talk about this? Well, yeah, our club and Siva actually donated some tools to the Eureka High. Basically, their what is it? Their like makers club, basically, and it was great. Maggie was there. We were able to donate these much needed tools. They're doing basically, they're taking these kits, tool kits, and sending them to the students so that they can do their projects from home. So it was really great. And thank you, Maggie, for being there. Yeah, they just received a grant and they have a brand new shop. These are welding stations. So they have brand new welding stations, all these tools. It'll take them a little while to get the shop set up, but some amazing tools, and to teach these kids the trades, it's an amazing setup.
The red thing on the right looks to me a lot like a ping pong table, but they assured me that's not what that is.